Oh snap! I was doing something. I was doing something. Where you at? Where you at? You still up in here? No, I'm on live. Man, is this? Accept the link, scary dude. We got a scary casual on here. I asked him a simple question. I say, name one elite fighter on Tank resume. He can't name one. So instead of just naming them to keep it simple, he want to beat around the bush. Name somebody Tank ducked. I don't know, Shakur, Haney, Loma, for sure. Them. His best win was Ryan Garcia and had to put a weight clause on him. Now I'm pull it up right here on this other gadget. I'm pull up this other gadget right here where he was ducking that. You didn't ask me nothing. You said, man, come on the live, man. You still want to type. Get your square ass on the live. I done sent you the link a bunch of times. Just accept the live. I said, yeah, he ducked a bunch of them. I just named three of them right there. All you got to do is look at his resume. He's the only one that don't have a elite fighter on his resume. All he got is Ryan. He had to have a rehydration clause on him. Now let's find this part right here. We're going to pull this up. Let's see. You want to still type in the comments, man. I sent you the link already. You just a goofy Tank fan. You're not a real boxing fan. You a Tank fan. You feel me? That's all. That's how a lot of y'all are. A lot of y'all casuals. You feel me? You like Tank because he be knocking out suckers. You don't fight no real opponents, but you like Tank. That's cool. But just keep it real about what it is, though. You a casual that like Tank. You a Tank fan. You not a boxing fan. You talking to a boxing fan. You feel me?
Hello, everybody. Carlos Mayweather. Or you like Javante, while Lomachenko had to go the distance against Jose Pedraza. Now,
Look, I'm gonna find this little clip right here where they asked him about Loma. And see, right here. It's not like we ducking and dodging anyone. Lomachenko has to fight as many fights as possible, extremely quick, because he's very, very old. Tank is probably 10 years or 11 years younger than Lomachenko. Lomachenko will be 40 before you know it. There's no rush, Tank. What that sound like? Loma has to fight as many people as he has to very, very quickly. We ain't in no rush. Loma's old. They didn't want no smoke. That's 7 years ago. They've been putting pressure on Tank, man. Tank is in PC, man. He protective custody. That's why he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fight a Haney. He ain't fight a Loma. He ain't fight a Shakur. He ain't fought nobody. That's called ducking. That's what that's called, fool. That's what that's called. We not in no rush. We not in no rush. Or 11 years younger than Lomachenko. Lomachenko will be 40 before you know it. Now let's pull up Tank resume. Let's pull up Tank resume now. Man, I don't care what Kenny and them talking. They say a bunch of goofy stuff. All they do that don't change the fact we right here saying that they ain't in no rush to fight him. You feel me? But of course they probably wanted him after he done fought Haney, fought all these different guys. Now they want to fight him. It makes sense. That's right up their alley. He just literally said right here he gonna wait him out. We ain't in no rush to fight Loma. We ain't in no rush to fight Loma. Now after Loma done got some miles on like you done fought everybody, now they want to fight him. Come on, man, get out of here with that weak stuff. That's weak. You feel me? That's why Tank don't have no elite guys on his resume. He don't have nobody elite on his resume. Let's pull up Tank resume right here. Let's pull up Tank resume now. Cause he for sure duck Haney. Let's pull up the part where he was like belts don't matter. When Haney was undisputed at 135. What was Tank doing? What was Tank doing when Haney was undisputed at 135? What was he doing? What was Tank doing when Haney was undisputed? What was he doing? What was he doing? Loma done ran through the game. I believe Loma may have been undisputed one time. Loma got more accomplishments than Tank. And he got better guys on his resume. Win, lose, or draw. He done fought better guys than Tank. That's undeniable. So it don't matter. Tank and protective custody, not fighting nobody. Putting rehydration clauses on guys. Putting training wheels on guys. You know what I'm saying? Almost run through multiple divisions, fighting all the toughest dudes. Rigondeaux, Gary Russell, Tank ducked Gary Russell. He didn't want to fight none of them. Gary Russell, he didn't want to fight Farmer. None of them. None of them. Resume means something. I mean, who you fighting? Who you fight? What you mean you want to bang up resume? Don't mean nothing. It mean everything. I know you don't care because you a tank eggplant rider. You a tank eater. That's why you don't care. All you care about is you just like Tank. That's all. I know it's cool. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing really to talk about. You just like Tank. I like Tank. I like Tank. He my favorite fighter. He my favorite fighter. I like Tank. Let's pull up Tank resume. Goofy. Bring your bum ass on here. Smoker. Get up on here. Get up on here, smoker. Get up on here. You scared. You must sound like a little girl or something. You don't want to get up on here. You're scared to get up on here. He don't have to talk. You want to talk in the comments. You feel me? Talk tough in the comments. Frank Martin, Hector Luis Garcia, Rolly. I had a tough fight with Isaac Football Cruz, Leo Santa Cruz, old ass Gamboa. This is his resume. This is his resume. I don't have a favorite fighter. I'm a fan of the game, so I just watch. I know Haney was running through that division though at 135. Haney, I like the way Haney move. Haney don't do no ducking. He fight them all. You could get to saying whatever weird little casual lines you gonna say because we know you goofy, but it don't matter. His resume better than Tank's. They let you know he like that. That's all that matters. That's what I mess with. I mess with guys that fight everybody. You feel me? I like dog mentality guys. I don't like guys that duck and be cherry picking and got excuses when it's time to fight real dudes. And then when you fight a dude who's kind of on that level, who's up there, you put a rehydration clause on him. That's weak. That's weak. You feel me? And I've been saying about Tank for a long time. Then Tank took that knee versus Roach. Tank is mentally weak. That's why they won't put him in there with guys like Shakur, Haney. These guys are mentally strong. You feel me? These guys will take Tank in the deep water and drown him. All that letting guys win the first 5, 6 rounds so he can then, come up and knock him out. That's not gonna work with Shakur and Haney and all them. They're gonna fight for 12 rounds, nigga. That's why he stay away from niggas like that. They're gonna make that nigga fight for 12 rounds. He can't come out there and just take 5, 6 rounds off and then knock him out like they're gonna tire out. Them niggas don't get tired. We talking about elite level guys. Elite level. You can't do that with elite level guys. Can't do that with elite level guys. I don't care about him fighting Loma no more. That's old. That time period is done. Loma old. He had a back injury. Loma's washed now. I don't care about him fighting Loma. I want to see him fight Loma when Loma's in his prime. That's just another Tank cherry pick. Of course he'll fight Loma now. Of course. I'm not. That doesn't surprise me. I want to see him fight somebody real. Who at 140? You got Shakur still right around there. Fight Shakur. Fight Keyshawn. You feel me? Fight Keyshawn. That's what I want to see. Fight De Los Santos. You feel me? Fight somebody real. I don't want to see him fight old, washed, broken back, broken back Loma. We want to see him fight somebody real. Fight a real dog. Show us something for real instead of fighting all these same flat-footed, come forward ass fighters. Them easy. You want to see him fight a washed ass Loma? Loma coming off a layoff. He had a back injury. Loma done. Loma done. I don't care about no Loma fight with Tank. I want to see Tank fight somebody real. De Los Santos. You feel me? Antoine Gary Russell. You feel me? Let's see him fight Devin Haney too big. He ain't going back down there. He dodged that. That's why he was celebrating when Ryan beat him, because he don't want those problems. You a goofy. That's why you ain't said nothing yet. You haven't said, do your favorite fighter resume. You saying a bunch of nothing. You haven't stated a fact yet. Loma fake retirement. Ask keep what Kenny say. Man, you ain't said a fact yet. You a goofy. You a Tank fan. That's all you is. You won't even come on the live. I don't even know why I'm even talking. Matter of fact, I'm done addressing you. You a goofy, lame ass nigga. Lame ass, bum ass nigga. We seen you picture. All you do is post pictures of weed you don't even got probably. You a goofy. You feel me? Goofy. So all you do, you like 12. That's why you want to get on here, you're gonna get exposed. We know you probably can't talk correctly. You can't present an argument. That's why you want to text because you slow. You feel me? Like get up on here and stand on which your point of views. Explain that goofy shit. You can't do it. Goofy ass nigga. I'm out though. You feel me? Already knew dude was a casual. He don't even come on alive. This scary. It's time for me to work out anyway. Lame